Good morning, scientists. Happy Friday! We've made it to Friday. I am so proud of all the work you've been doing. Keep it up and tell me if you have questions. So a couple of things that I want to remind you about today. Today you have a couple of assignments that are due, and if you're behind on any of them, it's fine. Try and get them done as soon as possible today. None of them will take you very long. But if you waited till today to do all of them, you'll probably be sitting at the computer for a little while. So let's go through our list. We have the day the dinosaurs died. That was the quiz that and video you were supposed to watch on Monday. We have the environmental reading. You were supposed to do that on Tuesday. We have the Nearpod, thinking about the finches and how they have changed when their environment changed, so that we could think about when the environment changes for the dinosaurs, what happens to them? And then we have the organisms that were alive before and after the asteroid hit. So that is due, you were supposed to read for that. And then today, your assignment for today is to take all of those pieces and figure out what your best pieces of evidence are. Remember, our question is, how did the dinosaurs change? Right? They had a huge thing that happened to their environment. How did they change? So you're going to take evidence and pull that together in your notebook, so that just like we would if we were in the classroom, you would use a notebook in the same way. So I'm going to show you in just a second what that looks like. So remember, all the evidence that we're pulling is helping us answer the question, how did the dinosaurs change? Okay, for this part of the video, I want to just take you through a few things that I know that there's still a little bit of confusion about. So the first thing is that scroll down here, here's all of our assignments. So if you go to Introduction to the Dinosaur Project, that will take you to 3 quick things that I want you to do to think about our dinosaur project. The thing that I really want to take you to is if you go to Do First, it's going to show you this assignment on how to get to our class notebook. So you can see here, there's a quick video that Miss Morrow put together to take us to our class notebook. And so to get to class notebook, you'll click on class notebook, and then you need to click on open the notebook in online. And let me take you really quick to a really great example of a student who has been doing the work. If we look at her organisms before and after, you'll go through, you can see that she has highlighted things she's found important. She has answered the questions that are there. And you can see that she's even highlighted in different colors for different sections, which is excellent. Now, after you're finished reading both the organisms before and the environment changes, you're going to take that evidence like we do when we're in the classroom, and you're going to start figuring out what you're going to do with it. In this case, we're trying to answer the question, what happened to the dinosaurs? How did they change? And so then the first piece of evidence is here for you. And you can see this student actually took the 2 pieces of evidence that she thought would help us answer our big question. Okay, so this is what you're going to do after you're finished with that, with going through both the environmental changes and the organisms before and after. Now, when you're finished with that, you're going to go to our module, the environmental changes, and the last piece is the environmental evidence discussion. Now remember that your discussion should be really on the after completing all of your other work, you're going to choose the best piece of evidence that helps us explain how the dinosaurs changed. So you're going to take that piece of evidence and then post it here and then reply to other students. So make sure that your posts are very directly related to our environmental evidence for this week. All right, as always, if you need to get a hold of me, you can send me an email, or if you go over here to the inbox, you can click on that and it will allow you to send me an email that way. Have a great weekend. Happy Easter to everyone. And I hope to see you next week on our office hours. Bye-bye, scientists.